Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to show you my desk setup for 2020. I was inspired by many of you YouTubers out there that actually have their own desk setups. What I did was I took a combination of multiple different people that I thought had great desks, and I combined them into one and kind of tailored it to my own ways and needs. That being said, I love the clean look. And we'll start with this 6 foot plus. It's about 70 inches, I think, long. It's just over 6 feet. It's very hard wood I got from IKEA. And then the stands from IKEA as well. I'll put the links in the description. But what I really want to show you is that the cable management is fantastic. I route everything down these poles that I bought, these Wali poles. They're desk poles, and you can add extension arms to them, and that's what I did. And I'll show you more about that in just a moment. The reason why I chose the setup I did is because I work with a PC for my work computer that has no Bluetooth and my MacBook Pro. And so I needed some solution where I didn't have to have multiple keyboards and mice, and it was driving me nuts that I couldn't have Bluetooth on my work computer. Well, I solved that problem using this Logitech K780 keyboard. It allows you to connect up to 3 devices. You can connect 3 Bluetooth, or you can actually use a USB dongle and it'll connect to that as well. So my work computer is attached to a Dell docking station that's tucked underneath, and it's got a USB dongle that attaches to this keyboard, and I synced it to the mouse as well, a Logitech mouse. Now, because it's docked, and the docking station actually works for my MacBook Pro, what I do is I unplug one connector, and once that connector is unconnected, I plug it into my work computer, and all of a sudden my work is on these 2 laptops. And my MacBook will still be running on the background. It's got its own separate power supply as well, and it's all routed through the cable and system I have. Now, I can usually, what I do is I'll run my work computer here and I'll do my work, but I'll have my messaging or something else up on there, and I'll toggle between the 2 with my keyboard with the press of a button. That's why I love this Logitech mouse so far, or the Logitech keyboard, because I can just switch between my phone, my PC, my Mac with just a click of a button, and it's flawless. It's been working great for me so far. For my MacBook, I use the Magic Mouse. I love the Magic Mouse, and I've been using that for just over a year now, and it's just, I cannot just use a mouse anymore. I have to use both because I love the gestures. Now, what I have tucked underneath here is a 2 terabyte hard drive that's connected to just my Mac. I cannot connect that to my work computer, and I have a 1 terabyte SSD that's tucked away behind my MacBook on a Velcro, so I can pull it away and use it for portability as well. So it's not permanent, but every time I connect my laptop here, it will be available. And I was sick of just trying to find it or carrying it around. So there it is. It's kind of semi-permanent. Now I also have a setup up here where I can change my iPhone angle, so my second angle can be changed a lot. So it's versatile. I just unclip it, put it anywhere. But right now it's an overhead angle, and I kind of like it. What I want to show you as well is my Blue Yeti setup here. It's above me pretty much. I can angle it any way I want, but it's away from my screens. Before I used to have it come in from the side. I love it coming over the top now. And then I have my Skull Candy headset that I also use alongside with that. Now I still need some more accessories for this desk, but it's getting there. You'll see that I have a laptop holder here, and I can move everything on these extension arms, move in all sorts of directions. Even the monitors, I can move them back, up, down, tilt them, everything. But I have room for more. So the camera right here that we're looking at, that's looking at me, that is going to be mounted right here on this extension arm, and this will actually go up and down, but it will have a ball mount as well. So the ball mount will allow me to angle it any way I want. So I want this to be facing me as my normal headshot camera, but it can also, I can direct it to the wall behind me, and that wall will be more like a director studio, like sitting down in a chair talking without the computer stuff in the way. So it's going to work out perfect for me. And then the other arm, the one that's the other pole that has the extension arm with my laptop that does swivel and does all that other good stuff, I'm going to add probably lights to that. And there's all kinds of extensions you can do. You can add as many arms that'll fit, and the arms are fairly cheap too. And I'll put links to all of these arms, every setup down below. Speaking of down below, my cable management is hooked up pretty good. You can't see anything from this angle. In fact, almost anywhere in this room you cannot see the cables underneath. I do want to add some improvements to this though. I want to add some USB ports on the very side of this right here where you can't see them, but I'll be able to plug them in and charge like a Magic Mouse or keyboard without tying up any other peripheral outputs. Now, this is my setup that I just started. I plan on doing a very in-depth review of how I got here and the ways and the reasons why I chose everything in a little bit more detail, but this is just a quick and dirty, here's what it is. I'll show you the underneath of this after the video, and anything that you want I will post in the description.